What podcast reviewer 37 describes as an indiscriminate hellish ride that I would not wish on my worst enemy. The industry's elite have said time and again, man, fuck those guys. Get ready. If your ears had butts, they'd about to be fucked. Welcome to the Butt Fuck Nowhere Show. Oh, that is fucking right on schedule. What do you fucking know? Welcome to the Butt Fuck Nowhere Show. The podcast, it's the only podcast on the internet that has listeners that it's not actually about any specific topic. Trademark, copyright, restricted. Game Rage Magazine 2024.
2K24.
2K24. My name's Josh. Here today with my 2K partner, Adam.
Good buddy, Adam.
Good buddy, Adam.
And not present party not included, good buddy Frank.
Good buddy, Frank. Good buddy, Frank also.
Or absent party.
Absent party, good buddy, Frank.
Yeah.
But
We're not showing a whole lot of enthusiasm for hitting 2K, are we? Like, we're not... Like, we should be...
well, I was going to get to that. Like, well, also, I also don't think that... it's also not enough. It's now... I blew my load of excitement earlier before we recorded this when we found out about it, and now I don't care because I just want to get to 10,000. Like that's
yeah, it is the very strangest thing.
It is a very strange feeling.
It's like all my favorite fictional characters in video games about going on their journey, meeting their goal, and it's like Ash Ketchum in fucking Pokemon. He's like, well, it's not enough to just win the Pokemon League. I need to be the best ever.
It's not enough just to have caught all of the Pokemon. I need to be the best no matter what. But anyways, before we get into that, you go to GameRageMagazine.com. You can follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Game Rage Magazine, Twitter/X at Game Rage Mag, YouTube, Game Rage Magazine. You can follow good buddy Adam at All Gas No Trash Official on Instagram and listen to the All Gas No Trash podcast, one of the many podcasts that contributed to the Game Rage 2K24 fucking number. And also...
It was a collective effort.
That's what I'm saying. It's one of the many podcasts that contributed. You can go to you can go listen to Good Buddy Frank, who has the other podcast that was a very great contributor to the 2K24 number, Anime Syndicate, and you can go listen to that and follow Frank at anime_syndicate_podcast. And
on Instagram.
That's on Instagram, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not even fucking excited right now. I blew my load of excitement and now it's over. Now I don't give a shit. We're gonna go. I'm almost like right now. Like I've literally been saying, you know what, Adam? I think we need to hold off on getting sushi till we hit 10,000. I think we need to really fucking just put off sushi.
I'm sorry,
again.
that's not happening.
Yeah, I know that's not happening. I'm just being an asshole. But like when we go get sushi on Sunday, I think that we will have, and that's probably why I'm not excited. I had the initial load blowing, but I'm not getting I got the initial pop of, what are those things in your brain called?
Wait, what are you talking about? Endorphins?
Endorphins. I got the initial endorphins and it died immediately because I'm like, okay, cool. Well, what's next? 10K? All right. Once we go and I have the endorphins of sushi because of not having sushi for 2 fucking months, I'm going to be like, you know, that's when I'm going to be crazy.
I think maybe what it might be, it's more about the process, because I think there's more excitement leading up to reaching a goal. It's like, oh yeah, we know we're going to hit 2,000 as we were approaching it.
Yeah.
Because as the days whittled down, the total number of streams that we needed to get to 2,000 was like 34 last night. We're like, oh, we got it in the bag.
Yeah.
But I think the real enjoyment was just doing it every fucking week. These podcasts, like recording 3 or 4 times a week. That's where the secret sauce is. So it's like when you get to the goal, it's like it doesn't really mean anything because we knew we were going to get there.
Yeah. It was just a foregone conclusion. Like we already knew it. And I mean, I will say it is crazy to sit here and say that like a year ago, we started.
Well, this is before a year. I mean, we're probably days, if not. Because when did we start?
Well, let's be honest. We really started recording shit in like June. Was when we first started recording stuff, right?
But when we started releasing things,
Yeah, it was in September. Well, really, it was like I think I did it like a week early. So like I put out everything like on August so like 20 fucking.
But then we still technically did it.
Right. Yeah. Well, no. Yeah. Because the official date the official date's 9/11. All right, because we're taking it back. As I've said, the official company founding date is 9/11. Okay, there's no fun. We're taking it back. It's now going to be revered as the date that the greatest fucking independent force on the planet was created. Right, 9/11, 2023. So, it's basically been a year. We're basically at the year mark. I mean, technically, sure, September 1st, whatever, but within 1 year, we went from getting a couple hundred downloads to when we first started.
Thinking it would take us a year to get to 1,000.
To get to 1,000. We got to 1,000 in what? It took us 7 months, something like that, 8 months maybe?
Yeah.
To get to 1,000. We blew that goal up. And now, here, just 4 months later from hitting 1,000, we've doubled that number. So it's just excellent progression moving forward. And again, I'm telling you this right now. We're the only motherfuckers that are telling you the truth out there. Well, maybe not even necessarily the truth, but we're the only ones showing you and telling you what it is that we're doing on a monthly basis.
Yeah.
To tell you that this is not impossible. Yeah, it takes time and it takes a shit ton of work. But if you want to eventually do this, you can. You could start now. What's stopping you? Don't say, "Oh, I'll start on the first of next month." Fuck that. Start today. And us being upfront about it, I think is an admirable trait that no one else is fucking doing. Because no one's fucking talking about their numbers. And if they are, they're fucking lying. Because there's no fucking way. If you look at people's Instagram, and now granted, sure, you could look at our Instagrams and not think that we're fucking doing shit because
I've actually lost followers because I post. It's the weirdest fucking thing. The minute I post something, especially with the Otani stuff that I posted today, I've lost followers. I'm getting 500 views. I'm getting likes for the thing, but seemingly I still lose followers.
I don't get it. Well, okay, so some of those followers, like on your All Gas No Trash deal, those might be the stuffy music people that are like, I don't want to hear about sport. I don't want to see this. Unfollow immediately.
Maybe.
Why is sport popping into my feed? I am a music audiophile. I do not need to see this athletic competition. That is not where true talent is born. It is born in the recording studio. Through art. That's probably who's fucking unfollowing you when you post that.
Maybe.
Or maybe it's people who hate the Dodgers because also fuck the Dodgers. Like that could be it too.
That's also equally as possible.
And fuck Shohei Ohtani on top of it while
That's
we're at
also equally as possible.
So, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I made like 4 or 5 dummy accounts that I follow All Gas No Trash with, and I unfollow you randomly just to see if I can get people to unfollow. So, I'm just kidding.
You don't have that much time.
You're right.
And you wouldn't waste your time doing that shit.
I do not have time to fucking do that. But it would be funny if I did, though.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, the fact that we got here this seemingly this quick after just a year, man, like
drink it in, man.
I mean, it's a goddamn fucking accomplishment, man. Like
it is.
And what's funny is I say that, but I don't believe it's a fucking accomplishment. I don't think the true accomplishment is until we fucking get to. I don't even know if 10,000 is going to be enough.
I think 100,000.
I think 100,000. I'll be like, God damn, we're doing good.
10,000 is like the mental check. They're like, all right, we're still doing this.
We're on the right track. Yeah,
we're on the right track. All right, 100,000 is the real goal now.
Yeah, and every milestone in between those, it's important.
It is, but I'm also.
But it's not.
I'm not gonna say I'm not dialed into doing all the spreadsheet shit. Like that's cool and everything, but at this point, now I'm not even concerned because if it's possible to hit 1,000 in 1 year, and then also double our audience, or rather the streams in 4 months from when we hit 1,000, from April to August,
Yeah.
then it's not an impossibility to hit 100,000. I don't know what the time frame is going to be from now to that point, but it's like the building blocks have already been set working towards that. It's not even how bad or how good we do. We just need to keep doing it, and we're going to get there eventually.
Yeah, and kind of the mantra that I think I'm developing is like, at any given moment, we are always one podcast away from overnight having 100,000.
It's true.
Like, we're just one episode away from it being 100,000. And that's kind of the attitude I've been taking the last several months. And I really think that a lot of people who do whatever, YouTube or fucking podcasts, I really think they could benefit from that mentality, because there's a lot of defeatism out there on Reddit and the community of people who are quote unquote creators. I hate that fucking term, but the communities of people who create things, that's the mentality that they have is, oh God, I didn't get 20,000 views on my first video. I'm not doing this ever again. This shit doesn't happen that way. I mean, that fucking asshole Mr. Beast didn't start. It took him years to get to the point where he was getting the millions of views. I think it took him like 10 fucking years before he got to a video that hit 1 million views. So, I mean, that's indicative of the process. Like, you have to, what's wrong with him?
He's twitching.
Yeah, because he's dreaming. Cooper they all do that, but Cooper does it the most. And it's egregious when he does it, because he's like having constant fucking night terrors or something. I don't know what it is.
World War II flashback.
Yeah, he's like Snoopy from World War I when he's
the Red Baron.
Yeah. Did you ever see that video? Just to go on a side tangent, when it's this video somebody made where it's animated and it's him and Charlie Brown flying in one of the planes.
Yeah.
And he's like, Charlie Brown, take us down there. We're gonna fucking kill those guys. And he's like, but they're just innocent people. No, they have to die. And like fucking he kills them. And then they end up crashing or something. And then they fucking start killing. It's fucking great, man. So that's probably what Cooper has going through his brain, is the Snoopy fucking
probably
night terrors from his PTSD from World War I. But yeah, fucking these people on the internet could get a nice dose of a new mentality. They could benefit from that.
Nah, it's okay. I'd prefer that they continue to.
I mean, yeah, fuck them, because fuck them. They're the competition, right? Like,
fuck them. They're the competition, and also it's the luxury of not being born as Gen Z, is that we're capable of delaying gratification.
True.
We weren't born with the internet. We had a decade where our own enjoyment, our own chemical balance, like endorphins, all that shit, can be outside of technology itself.
Yeah, and then what we did get endorphins from, like watching cartoons or whatever, like TGI Friday or whatever the fuck it was called. You had to wait for that. Your endorphin release for entertainment was a scheduled fucking thing. If you wanted to go watch the new episode of fucking Beast Wars, you had to fucking get up at 6:45 in the morning to watch it when it came on at 7 a.m.
Or if you wanted to see the end of the series, you had to wait till fucking Netflix bought it, or Hulu bought the series, so that you can watch it in its entirety, which probably took 20 years.
Well, that's not true.
What?
Because I have the DVDs of all 3 fucking seasons that they fucking released.
But the point being that if you never got to see it when it aired,
you would have to wait.
You'd have to wait, like, sometimes, because then when the end of the series happened, like, it'd be syndicated for a while, and maybe it'd be on cable. If you didn't have cable, then you have the luxury.
True.
So then it'd be years before you actually see the end of Beast Wars or something.
Yeah, which honestly, like, I don't actually think I've seen every single episode of Beast Wars. I have those DVDs. I haven't actually sat down and watched them. Yeah, I bought them for the instant gratification, but I never actually watched them. So you want to know, actually, that might be an interesting thing to do for, because we got this other podcast idea going where it's basically like, I forget what the name of it was, or because we have the thing on there. It's like something to do with like smash rewind or press eject, I think is the name of the thing. And it's basically like we're gonna go back and watch old movies like and shows and see if they hold up, like see if we still enjoy them like today as adults, and say either and rate it either press rewind like we're gonna fucking this is great, or fucking get this shit out of here, it's garbage. And doing that with Beast Wars might actually be an interesting fucking thing to see. Is it, because I remember it being fucking great, but I haven't fucking watched it in 25 years or 30 years or however long it's been. So it would be interesting to add that to that list and see like that, because back then, fuck man, you wanted to know what happened on fucking Boy Meets World, bitch. You if you missed last week's episode, well, they don't play reruns of that shit. You just have to ask around. Like you gotta fucking, there was no internet. You couldn't just go online and fucking see what's up, which I think was why back then the whole thing with like, oh, what happened last time was a very important thing, because if you didn't see what happened last time, you did need to know what happened.
Yeah.
So, our gratification was not instant by any means. It wasn't even fucking shit. Back in the day when we became teenagers and we started jerking off to pornography,
waiting for one image to download.
One image till I remember literally being on dial-up internet, the 56K fucking modem, and sitting there, like, because we had one fucking computer in the house and it was in the fucking living room. And so like I would have to go and take a bunch of towels and wrap them around the thing so that it would deafen the noise. I'd get up at like 3 a.m. and it would deafen the fucking noise of the because there was no volume on that fucking thing. It was dialing inside the computer. That noise came from the computer itself, and you couldn't turn it off. So you do that so you could get on at 3 a.m. and hope that nobody would fucking wake up, and then you go, all right, cool, and you just. But then when you're going on a website to download or to load the pornography image, we're not even talking about video. That didn't even exist yet. This was still fucking pictures, and I remember it just. It would take like maybe 2 minutes to load one picture.
Oh, baby.
And as it's going down and you see like the top of her head, you're like, oh man, this is gonna be good. And then it goes down and you get to like the face and you're like, all right, here it comes. And then you get there and then this at the beginning, any booba is fucking good to go. But then like as you become a connoisseur of the pornography, you see ones that you don't like and you're like, fuck. Halfway through the image loading, you're like, nope, get rid of this one. Let's load it up.
Yeah, let me see if I have other cached images, because I searched something else. I'll just go back to that.
Yeah.
So as a result of that, we're built different.
Yeah, we are. We are truly built. We are truly built. I do think we are homo superior to these fucking subhumans that are Gen Z.
What does game rage profit margins have to do with pornography? Fucking everything.
Everything. And this is the other thing. If you can't see what this has to do with the game rage profit margins, you're fucking an idiot. You're lost. You're a fucking idiot, and you should just fucking just go somewhere. Just leave. Just get out of here. We don't want you listening anymore, all right? Because you're not built different like we are. But yeah. I also, like I said, almost don't care until we hit 10K now.
Yeah.
I mean, again, we need to continue doing the monitoring of the numbers.
Yeah, but it doesn't have, like, it's not...
It doesn't have the allure.
I hate to say it, but I've become, what is the word? Is it jaded?
Yeah.
I've become desensitized. It doesn't mean as much. I hope jaded is the word, right?
Yeah, I think that works.
Fuck, let me pull up my phone. Jaded, right? Is it possible to be jaded from...
Yeah.
Looking up things, or not looking up things, jaded?
Don't bite me, you fuck boy. I'm trying to pull this thing off your fucking arm, you dickhead. God, what an asshole.
I'm doing you a solid, you dickhead.
Yeah,
worn out, wearied.
Weary?
Worn out. Worn out,
yeah.
weary. Yeah, so that works. Yeah, like now that we crossed this threshold, I'm like, fuck, man. I don't even think it's gonna feel good when we hit 10,000.
Yeah,
it's like
I agree.
The process is like the enjoyable.
That is, and that's why it's like, man, the process to get to 2,000 was so fucking fun, and there was so much enjoyment. The highs, the lows, it was great all the way around. And now I know getting to 10K is gonna be even greater in terms of joy of the process of the highs, the lows, and all that shit, right? But once we achieve the number, I don't think I'm gonna be like, fuck, man. Hitting 2,000 makes me realize that the joy isn't in achieving the goal. It's in getting to the end line.
Doing the dirt.
It's doing the dirt. And honestly, listen, this is going to sound fucking real arrogant, but I am kind of an arrogant piece of shit. I think that's why we're better than everyone else. All these fucking shitbags around that don't do the work
We
is
do it on
because
a
we
weekly
enjoy
basis too.
Because what?
We do it on a weekly basis too.
Well, we do it so often and so much because we enjoy doing the work. That's why we're better than them. That's why we're better than all of you.
Yeah, man. I think the funny thing is that we're probably going to end up getting more streams than artists or even other podcasters, I think, at some point.
Oh, yeah, and I can't wait till that day so then we can shit on all these people that we hate.
It'll be fucking hilarious, dude. I can't wait. I can't fucking wait.
I can't wait. It's going to be so fun.
It's already happening.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, to other people, 2000 seems menial, but when you've been doing it for a year and you watch it go from zero to where it is now, yeah, I don't think anybody would really understand.
No, I don't think they would either. And I mean, there's people that that have their own, kind of things or whatever. And to see our monthly numbers in comparison to their own, I think they're a little embarrassed.
I hope so, man.
Because we aren't anyone.
I'm telling you, man, the weird shit I do have the instance of where I'm losing followers, but there's a lot of people watching. There's a lot of people noticing, because, I haven't been posting stories for Game Rage Magazine on the Instagram account, but whenever I post things about what we're doing, especially in more recent memory, I've been posting our spreadsheets with our numbers, and people are like, oh shit, these guys are hitting 1,000 or hitting 1,500. Oh crap, they're shooting for 2,000 this month on their 1 year anniversary. Like I've seen people that I know that are watching, and they're not just fucking, friends or even enemies that we know. It's people that are professionals in something.
Right.
So it's like, oh shit, we keep going. We're going to end up right amongst them. Maybe not in the system, but just outside.
My curiosity is what number is the one that they're waiting for us to hit before they reach out to say, hey guys.
Honestly, it's a little fucked up because.
It is fucked up.
Because it's like, hey, you little shithead.
Ah, you fucker. Just peed on the goddamn thing. Yeah, you fuck boy.
Well, that wasn't me.
I watched you do it. What do you mean it wasn't you?
That was Mark S. from work.
That was work Rexy. That was severance Rexy. That's
yeah. See, once I passed the front of the table,
that's when it clicks.
I don't know what happened.
Oh man, what an asshole!
Little son of a bitch.
Anyways, we were talking about what the number is and you're saying it was fucked up.
Yeah, dude, because it's like a what could you compare it to? It's like everybody's trying to see what you can do, but the only reason that they hop in or want a piece of you is because you're on your way up, as opposed to like, if they already knew you were capable of that, then why? If they already knew you were capable of that, then why didn't they just jump in? Like, if you had the tools to begin with, like, it's not even the numbers. It's like, okay, this person has this skill set and they're seemingly doing all right. Like, they don't want to dive in because I don't even know if it's risky. Like, you just look at somebody and you can tell, like, you can make a believer. You become a believer of somebody when you know they're on the right track for something, right?
Yeah.
So, like, why is it that they have to wait until we hit 100,000 to see our potential when it was already there to begin with? Because we already put the work ethic is already there. Everything's there. We've already developed the skills. Like, we use Photoshop and we put reels together, so we're like content creators, quote unquote. So I don't know. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. And what's funny is I think that for some of them, it's a matter of risk reward because of because we're not in the system, right? We're outside of the system, nor are we. I mean, again, I think we're very outspoken about not wanting to be in the system because we don't want to be controlled by anyone.
Yeah.
And there's nothing that's gonna change that. So
and you know what the worst part is, man? I haven't gotten a single fucking wow, congrats, or nice job, you did well, because nobody wants to fucking shake your hand when you're on the way up.
No, they want it once you reach the top.
And nobody cares. So it's like, whatever, dude. They'll care when we make X amount of money, or we reach X amount of followers or we reach X amount of views or streams.
Yeah. Then they'll care. And then fuck them at that point.
Yep.
I will say there's one person that had said congratulations, and that was Katie. She did say she was.
Of course she would, yeah.
She was very proud of us, and she wanted to say that. I mean, she helped too. I mean, it's not like she just sat around and did nothing. I mean, she assisted. So, but yeah, that's. Yeah, fuck everybody else. All right. Yeah. You got anything else to say?
Yeah, this isn't specifically related to game rage shit, but when I fuck around on Instagram, like when I'm taking a break to see if, man, I don't know what it is about Instagram, and maybe it's just social media in general, but dude, I specifically put, when you can do like the little ellipses, the 3 dots when you look at a reel and say, I don't want to see this content.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I keep getting dating recommendations or women giving their advice of what men should do. I press fucking no like all the time.
It still does it?
And I'm like, dude, how am I still getting this shit? I'm still getting half naked women, even though I don't want that. I watch a lot of videos that have to do with entrepreneurship. I look at puppies. I look at fucking...
Yeah.
I look at a lot of like food content, and it's still like persisting with like women in some facet, whether it's OnlyFans or it's dating advice. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Why do I keep getting that shit?
I do the same thing on those, and I just stopped doing it because it seems like it's not even doing anything. And it's because Instagram knows better than us of what we want to see. That's what it is.
I think
that recommendation is there just to make you feel like you have a semblance of what the algorithm is going to show you.
Yeah.
But it doesn't give a fuck. If you fit a demo, it's going to put that shit in the demo.
It's like sex sells, bottom line.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm just kind of tired of that shit, and that's for us. Like that's what we're competing against.
That's what we're competing against, and we don't even have that.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, man, that sucks. Stay tuned for Game Rage the porno. Like,
I'm not going to the bathroom. I'm just getting tissue.
Oh, all right. But anyways, also I did want to talk shit about YouTube for a minute. Man, YouTube, you're a bunch of fucking assholes. You know that? Because I don't appreciate how you like they've changed the thing now in the shorts where they've added 2 things.
Oh wait, I am gonna go pee now.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, I'll turn off your fucking microphone then, so you don't fucking hear the twinkle twinkle. Or maybe since it's BFN, I should leave it on. Like fucking. Yeah, ASMR. Stay tuned for our ASMR pissing content. But basically, they've added 2 new things. They've on the shorts and whatever videos in general. And then one of the things is that you have to click if it's made for children. You have to click yes or no. And then obviously, I click no because none of our shit's made for children. And then they've asked another question where it's saying if any of this content was made by AI. And then, you have to click yes or no. So even though I click no, this content is not made for children, they still and granted, like we had a video, a short that said the word fuck in it. And they age restricted it. And essentially, when you age restrict a video, it is the death knell for a video, as I'm sure. And me and Frank are probably going to go more in depth about this because Frank knows a hell of a lot more about YouTube than I do. But when you get age restricted on a video, it's basically a death knell for the video. It's going to do nothing. And that was true. And this video, it was a video about Naruto, which is a very popular topic. And so the video was up for a day before I realized that it was fucking age restricted. So I went in, I changed it from fuck to F, or I deleted the video because I tried doing that and it would still age restricted it. So I deleted the video, I re-uploaded it, and it went from basically having 0 in one day to now this video being up for, it was like It was like in fucking 12 hours, it already had 500 fucking views or some shit like that. And now after one day, it's up to like 9/11 views. Ironically, you know, the date of founding of our country, of our company, you know, 9/11. So, never forget the founding of Game Rage, 9/11. No, it's not never forget. It's always remember. So it is very much true. Because everything in the video was the same with the exception of fuck change to F. And it got 911 views in a single day as opposed to having 0 when it was age restricted. So getting a video age restricted is a death knell for the video. It's dead. Like, you might as well just delete it and fucking try again.
Yeah.
But that pissed me off. And I'm like, man, fuck you, YouTube. Why you gotta do this to us?
Because they got to sell to advertisers.
Yeah, but like, we're not opted in to the advertising.
Yeah, but they are because they run ads.
Yeah, but I don't think that they run ads on our stuff because you have to opt in. Like,
yeah, we just don't collect anything on it.
So if people watch our shit on YouTube, do they have to fucking watch an ad beforehand?
Yeah, they do. Well, maybe they do. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. Maybe. I guess we'll have to look into that.
Now tying back into
9/11?
personal shipper game rage.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, I lost it.
You slapped your leg and he went, huh? Oh, look at him. He's laying on you. Oh, now he's done. Now he's cat energy.
Yeah, and then
He'll fuck off down to the floor.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. There we go.
I think it's like the Chef Terry thing from The Bear, talking about there's invincibility in ignorance.
Yeah.
Because after a year in hindsight or retrospectively, I think us not knowing anything or trying to follow what everybody else, because I don't think our reels look that fucking great. We don't have any fancy fucking graphics or whatever, but at least it's us.
Yeah. It's not the same old shit.
At least it's our flavor, our thing, and we've basically had a year to kind of figure ourselves out, and I don't think we have all the answers for everything that we've personally done as far as like how we can grow ourselves. Like, we don't have any of the fucking answers.
Yeah, we don't have any of those fucking answers, that's for sure.
Yeah, we don't have the answers for everything, but funny enough, you find the resolutions for those things along the way. Like, so it's not even worth losing sweat, or not losing sweat. It's not even worth sweating over when you're doing something like this. You just do it.
Yeah.
And you'll find the answers along the way. The hardest part is starting and being consistent.
Right.
Because then everything comes afterwards, I think. Everything comes afterwards. All the things you want out of it, I think they all come afterwards.
Yeah, true story. So
you got anything to add?
Nah, man, that's pretty well said. It's just that we're only one episode away from fucking blowing up, right?
It's true. I mean, shit. It's on a small micro scale, and maybe, again, this is one of those things that we can only speculate on, but if we do more of it, it'll tell us that we're on the right path. For whatever reason, that Magdalena Bay episode, it ain't doing huge numbers, but
comparatively,
there were a lot of streams of it on YouTube.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah. It's definitely it's the highest streamed podcast on YouTube. That's for sure.
So. When this is how we think now, is that okay? We know to some degree, doing album reviews on the music podcast or All Gas No Trash. If we do more of those, seemingly more people will come.
Yeah.
So that's just like a small speculation. We get a hunch about something. All right, let's fucking fall through on it and see what happens.
And honestly, like, we don't even know. No one knows. We had no idea what that blow up episode is going to be. It might be something where we talk about something where we just fucking had no clue that this would be a super popular subject, and all of a sudden it blows up.
Yes.
You know, I mean, dude, we're going to review that fucking Paris Hilton album as a joke, as for fun. That's going to be hilarious.
Yeah, it will be, because I don't know how it's going to work out, but maybe one of us taps out or has the option to tap out if it's just absolutely horrendous or beyond beyond any musical acuity or anything.
Yeah.
We're just gonna fucking tap out. Or who the fuck knows how that's gonna play out? But at least it's for fun. It's not being serious. It's making light of the situation. What the hell are you doing, Cooper?
He's like itching himself and like he can't control his legs because he's a fucking idiot. So he's like scratching at himself and he has to move all of his legs. I don't know. He's an idiot.
I think he's just being an asshole because Duke goes in the spot.
Oh, maybe. That could be. He's trying to wake him up to get him to move to come investigate, and then he's going to go over there and swoop his spot. What a dick.
Because I know this asshole's going to wake up, and then he's going to go right back over there and be like digging, and then he'll rub his musk on there.
Yep. That could be it. Maybe that's what he's doing.
You got anything else to add for this episode?
No, that's it. Keep doing whatever you're fucking doing if you enjoy it. That's all I'm saying. That's all we're saying. If you enjoy it, just keep doing it.
Or you can just get out of the way and...
Well, that's the thing. Keep doing it or get the fuck out of the way. Come join the dark side. Anyways, all right, well, that's it for us this episode. Go to GameRageMagazine.com. You can follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Game Rage Magazine.
Maybe we'll see you at the... Well, not maybe. When we see you at the road to 10,000.
Oh, yeah. You'll still be here at the road to 10K. Well, you're here for the road to 2K, so I'm sure you'll be around when we hit 100K.
Who knows? Maybe you can celebrate with us in some manner or form.
That's true. That's very good possibility. And you can do that by following us on Twitter at Game Rage Mag, and you can also go to YouTube Game Rage Magazine. If you like music, you can go listen to All Gas No Trash, the podcast, where next week we will be reviewing the Paris Hilton fucking album that comes out.
Is it next week?
September 6th. So,
oh my God, I hope my ears don't bleed.
We're doing it on the 7th, all right? That's Saturday.
Might be opening the green door from the Hulk.
Oh shit, that would be crazy. If we're sitting here and the green door just fucking opens and then we just literally
music plays.
Yeah, and then we just transport to hell.
Yeah.
And you can follow Adam at All Gas No Trash Official. You can also go to the Anime Syndicate podcast, and you can follow Frank at anime_syndicate_podcast. All right, that'll be the end of it. We'll catch you guys on the next one.
This has been the Butt Fuck Nowhere Show. Thanks for listening. Don't forget, subscribe and like on Instagram and TikTok at Game Rage Magazine. Also on Twitter/X at Game Rage Mag. Also visit our website, www.GameRageMagazine.com, for a host of other podcasts and more. Thanks for listening.